Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a follow-up video on the Flash Power Mop review that I did a few months ago. If this is the type of video you like, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell button. Today we're going to be looking at making our own reusable pads. At the minute, obviously with the pack and the ones that you can buy come like this. They are basically pads that are chucked away at the end of the day, so they're not exactly eco-friendly. So today I want to be looking at making my own, and then obviously you can make your own if you follow with me. So yeah, we're going to be making some of these today. So the other thing is obviously the bottle itself. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. I'll leave a couple here that you can see where you can steam the top of the lid off of the actual liquid. Basically then you can put whatever you want in there. You can put your Fabuloso with water, use the Flora or whatever floor cleaner that you want to use, and you can reuse that bottle time and time again so that you're not tied into buying Flash products. So obviously you've got the Power Mop, but you're actually utilising your own stuff and being kind to the environment, which is what we should all be trying to do. And then you can just reuse, make your own solution, and then throw your own reusable pad in the washer, which is obviously great. You can make as many as you need. That will also help stop like stuff going into landfill, which is what we see more often than not. I'm personally trying to cut down on the amount of stuff that gets thrown away, but obviously everything comes in a packet, unfortunately. So this is a good way to sort of kickstart that environmental thought and obviously try something that's reusable and eco-friendly. So let's get into making this reusable pad. So first off, I thought about what we could make the pad out of. So I did a little quick look on Amazon and I picked up some of these blue microfiber cloths. These sort of come, I think you get 10 in a pack for so much. I'll link them below if you're interested. They come like that. You can obviously, you don't have to make them all into pads, but you can make as many as you like. So I've got some of those, and then obviously the actual pad itself seems to have a couple of layers. So it's got like an absorbent layer in the middle. So I thought, well, that is quite stiff. It's not stiff, but it's a little bit, that's flimsy, and that kind of stands up on its own. So I thought basically we needed to put something inside to sort of give it a little bit more sort of toughness to it. So I actually picked up, popped to the co-op today, and I actually picked up some of these wipe and dry cloths, which I thought were thick enough. They're a bit like those sort of yellow cloths, and they're quite thick feeling, and I thought they could be good to put on the inside as part of the inner part of the cloth. Now, in order to stick this on the Flash Mop, I've got it here. Obviously, it's already got some like bits on the bottom here, which is quite sticky. That's how the pad sticks on. It sticks to that. So obviously I thought maybe we can fasten some Velcro on the bottom in order to keep the pad in place. So that is the plan at the minute, just so that I didn't, because I didn't cover this last time, I can't actually put anything over. I've seen some videos where they've put a sock on the top, but I can't do it with this because the jet holes are at the front there. So right at the front, there's one, and there's the other one. The jet holes are there, so you can't actually cover the top. I thought about maybe wrapping it round, but you can't do that with this. So this is a pad that's just going to sit on the bottom. So let's get into making this reusable pad. Right, so the plan is to recreate something of this size. So we've got our outer, we've got our inner. So basically, I'm going to use this as a guide to the size that we want to make. And this inner section is going to be the inner side. So I want this doubled up. So the width is, let me just get a pen. I want it doubled up. So I'm going to just measure it to the size of the pad that I can see on the inside, which is to there. And then if I fold that, and if I do that again, it's going to be folded in half to there. So if I cut that, that's going to be my half. So let's just cut that. That's going to be my inner section. And then again, the inner pad here is to here. So it doesn't have to be accurate. Right, so that is my inner, and then obviously the outer is going to be this. Now what I don't want to do is sort of start cutting this because it might start fraying. So I've now just pinned the pad slightly in. It kind of measures to about, not even the end, but this doesn't matter at the moment. I've just put this on the top here just to measure these two bits here so that I can see where it needs to fold in. So obviously this side's going to fold in here, this side's going to fold in there, and then we're going to trim off this excess. We're going to trim off some excess on this side as well. So I'm just going to cut this side, leaving a little bit of room to obviously fold in the first place. So if I just have a little feel at where the end of the pad is, I'll just cut the excess off. So we've cut that end off, and it does fray a little bit, so it might be, if you've got an overlocker, I'd probably overlock it just to make sure that those edges don't fray too much. But I'm going to turn them in just in this because a lot of people don't have overlockers. So what we're going to do first is we're going to stitch around this yellow part just to make sure that this is fixed. Right, so I've just roughly stitched that in place. Again, it doesn't have to be perfectly neat. Next step is to apply the Velcro. So I've just folded my section over and I've just put a strip there. Now this is kind of stuck already, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it through the machine just to make sure that that doesn't come away when it goes in the washer. So it's going to go in, and I'm just going to do one stitch down the centre. Make sure you've got it the right way up as well. A bit that's going to adhere to your flash mop. And then obviously I've positioned the other side as well. So that's one side. And then this is the other side. So this bit's going to fold in like that. This bit goes on here on this side. So I'm just going to position that now. I'm going to just tack these sides so I know exactly where that's going to go. So I'm just going to put 2 pins in the ends just to keep that in place so I don't have to work it out again. And then I'm going to put this back through just to fasten this on this side. Then we are going to So we're going to fasten this end in. So we're going to turn it inside out. Like so, and then we're going to just seam along the edge and then we'll push it inside out. So just got to watch out for the pin, which is kind of popping out there. So I'm just going to take that pin out and move it up. So push that the right way round. You've got the pad on the inside, like so. Right, so I've also just secured the other end with a stitch. I've just tucked it in and secured it. So there we have our reusable pad all stitched in place. I've just cut off all the excess threads and let's go and see how this fares. Right, so let's put the flash mop to the test. So here's the head of the mop. And here's my new pad. I'm going to position the Velcro sections onto the bottom of the pad. And there we go, a reusable pad. It's not going to come off. It's held really well with the Velcro. And we're going to give this a go. So brilliant reusable flash pad. So I've got my pad in place. and I'm going to give this a go. So it's holding up really well. And there we go. With it being a microfiber cloth as well, it's actually picked up some bit of cat hair and a bit of dirt from when we came in the other day, and you can see it actually cleans it quite well. So yeah.